Hi everyone, this is Easy Peasy, and today's video is going to have something for everybody. It's going to have makeup, fragrance, and hair stuff. Okay, so to start, I'm going to do a quick haul video of some things I picked up at CVS today. We'll start with the cosmetic-y stuff. I just picked up some Pond's Deep Cleanser and Makeup Remover. This is the cucumber one. This is not the original scent. The original scent is like a rose fragrance, and this smells like Bath & Body Works Cucumber Melon, kinda. And it's thinner, too. I'm sitting down here on the floor today because I'm hoping to get somewhat better lighting than I have had recently. I'm still using the webcam, but I actually got my new vanity put together today upstairs in my bedroom. So hopefully it'll just be a couple more weeks before I can get back online with my regular camera, better lighting. I'm still working on the lighting up there because there's no overhead light. So all of the lighting is going to have to come from table lamps and desk lamps. So I'm still working on that. So that's kind of part of what's taken so long, because otherwise I can only film during the day when it's sunny and I can open the blinds. But I digress. I also picked up a set of Essence of Beauty makeup brushes. There's a big fluffy brush, a contour / blush brush, an eyeshadow brush, and a eyebrow brush and comb. And I picked up 2 blushes to try. I picked up the Maybelline Bouncy, what's it called? Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. And I picked up the colors Coffee Cake. That's Coffee Cake. It's sort of like a tan peach color. And I picked up the color Peach Satin, which I really like the Peach Satin Dream Mousse blush. So I'm hoping this is similar. And these are sealed, but I kind of want to see what it feels like. They were having their boxed fragrance sets, buy one get one half off. So I got some of those too, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Oh, it's weird. Okay, it is bouncy. It's interesting. Interesting. I might quite like this actually. So you can see where I pressed my finger into it and it bounces back. Huh. You can see on my middle finger there, the swatch. Interesting. I will let you know more about what I think about that. Okay, let me show you the fragrances I got. I got this trio of Jessica Simpson Fancy collection. It's Fancy, I think Fancy Love and Fancy Nights. Looks like that. They're just little minis. And I also got a small size of Violet Eyes by Elizabeth Taylor. I saw somebody review this recently, and I have never liked an Elizabeth Taylor fragrance in my life. But they said this was a lot softer than White Diamonds or like Passion or ones like that. And this ribbon is vexing me. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to do a review on this later. But that's okay because I want to get to the big chunk of today's video. And I requested TorrinPaige do a video for me on her Victorian door knocker style, and she did do that video on that. So I'm going to attempt to replicate it now. I know it's a webcam and the actions are going to be a little blurry, but hopefully you'll be able to tell what I'm doing. Now the thing is, Torrin's hair is incredibly long, and I have long hair, but I ain't got nothing on Torrin. I mean, and my hair on me is waist length, but Torrin's quite a bit taller than me, so her hair, even if we were both at waist length, her hair is longer. So, and besides, she's way past waist length anyway. So I've had to modify it just slightly because I don't have the volume of hair, the length of hair to duplicate it exactly. So what I've done is I've put my hair into a ponytail with, let me see, can you see this? with my small Flexi 8. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hopefully you can see, I'm going to separate my hair into 2 halves, top and bottom. I need a little bit more actually. Okay, now the top half is going to be our big braid for the back. Okay, what I'm going to do with this part is I am going to braid this, separate it into 2 and braid it into 2 loose rope braids. The reason why I'm doing rope braids is 1, you can braid them very loosely and they still hold. 2, they look beautiful. And 3, you can stretch, they don't eat up as much length, is what I'm trying to say. So, what it'll be is the 2 rope braids will be braided and then pinned up over my head, and then we'll deal with the back. Okay, so let me rope braid these 2 pieces here. And I'm sorry if this part gets blurry. If you need to know how to rope braid, I do have a video on that somewhere. Also, there's a million videos out there about rope braiding. Okay, now what Torrin does is she sews her braids into her hair, like, you know, like hair taping. But instead of doing that, I'm going to just pin mine today because I don't have a ribbon that I like for this. I tried to use the ribbons that came with the scunchy, like, hair ribbon sew your hair thing. They're not long enough for me. I guess I have a big head. But anyway, so I'm just going to pin this today. But when I do this on the actual day that I'm going to wear this, I will have had a ribbon. I have to make a Hobby Lobby run anyway. May as well pick up some more ribbon. Okay, so that holds pretty well. I'm going to put one right here too. Now, Torrin's video is the one to watch if you want to see really detailed instructions on how to do this. But I just wanted to show how I'm modifying it. Okay, so that's half of the side up. Okay, now I need to work on the other side. Okay, let me turn around here so you can kind of see. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing with this side. I'm going to rope braid it loosely and then pin it across my head. Again, I know that this is going to be somewhat blurry and I do apologize, but I hope that you can see lighting wise what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to tuck this tail end from the other one underneath there. Okay, and then I'm going to wrap this over the top, and I'm going to tuck this end in, but I'm not going to let go. And I have a couple layers sticking out, which actually would do much less if I were actually taping, like hair taping this. It would hold all those little layers in much better. Okay. And on the day that I do this, I may or may not wear my bangs down. I haven't decided. They're up today because it is incredibly windy here today. Really, really windy. So they got all blown to bits. This piece right here is being very contrary. Okay, now on to the back. Okay, if you were really doing this in real life, you could fix this, but it's hard for me to tell on the webcam what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to turn all the way around. Hopefully, I'll still be in frame. Okay, I think so. Now I'm going to take this piece that I have left over, and I'm going to rope braid it also, just so it matches the pieces going across. Torrin's is this fabulous, beautiful 4-strand braid. But I don't have enough length to do that and still do the loop. So I'm doing a rope braid to get as much length as I can. because you want it to make a loop in the back. Okay, I'm just about there. I'm going to braid down as far as I can. Torrin leaves a big tail because she's using the tail of her braid to make the metal knot where you would have the hinge for the knocker. But again, I don't have enough length to do that and still make this work, so I just am using my pretty hair jewelry there. Okay, now I'm going to take my rope braid and I'm going to grab it in the center, kind of pull up and guide this hand with the loose piece up under there, and then I'm going to let it go and it's going to twist. That's another reason why I chose a rope braid for this, because in Torrin's tutorial, the braid that she does is twisty on its own. Okay, I'm going to pin that up underneath. Okay. There it is. I'm going to cross my bobby pins underneath. Okay, and this is what you should have. You should have like a crown effect here and like a knot here where the hinge would be, and then this is your knocker. See how it works? But I just think this is so pretty, and I have a special occasion coming up and I'm going to wear this for that. Okay, let me be still a second so you can really see. Okay, and then I'm going to turn around and show it to you from the side and the front. Again, if I were really going out tonight, I would go and be very careful about pinning all of these down. I would be tying this in with ribbon, but I just wanted to show how you can modify this look for Torrin's tutorial. If you have shorter hair, like I'm about 5'2", and my hair is right at waist length, to kind of give you some idea. Anyway, so that about wraps it up for this video. It's kind of a long one. Thank you for hanging in there with me, and I will have a review on these perfumes up in the next couple of days. Thank you for watching. Bye.